And Sean's got another one on. Keep fighting, keep fighting. Keep. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, yeah. I love the first drink of coffee in the morning. So, we are up early, and you guys know what that means. We are heading to the coast. This is particularly special for me, though, because we're heading to the coast for my birthday. We're going to go do some clamming as a family. We might go find some rocks or who knows, but we are going to definitely go do some clamming. There is an excellent negative tide. Clamming just opened back up. It's kind of, being new to this and being a Michigander, it's kind of a new thing for me that they opened it back up because they tested and there's no more of this paralytic shellfish toxin in the clams anymore. But when they closed it down, it was because a couple people got sick of the paralytic shellfish toxin, and it's kind of it's kind of a little gamble, and I don't think that it's a huge gamble because only a couple people got sick, and there were hundreds of people eating these, thousands of people eating these clams, so I don't think that's as big of a deal, but there's still something in the back of your mind that goes, ooh, I'm living on the wild side here. But that being said, it's a ton of fun, and the thing is Julie is coming with us, which I'm really excited, and you guys haven't seen her on camera in quite a while, and Zoe, and they're going to be filming while Flip and I dig the clams, and we're going to be having fun, but I think that Julie's going to have a lot of fun simply because she really likes to, find things. And so finding the clams and being able to point out, the tells and everything, I think she's going to have a blast with. So, yeah, I'm excited. It's a birthday trip, hang out with the family. Maybe we'll find a geocache in honor of Mag, who's flying to Japan today. He'll be leaving in about, 2 hours out of LA. And yeah, so gonna miss him, but we're gonna get out there and we're gonna see if we can't get some clams. Let's go. Hey Truax fam, we are here. Whole family is going out and we are going to see if we can't score some clams for my birthday. Super excited, we made it out, and oh my gosh, I will never get tired of this view. Let's check that out. So today we're gonna have Julie and Zoe on the camera taking turns, and they're gonna help us find the tells. They're not licensed, so obviously just me and Flip are gonna be catching the clams together. But should be a really wonderful, really fun time. We were gonna drive out and then we saw somebody got stuck in the deep dirt, so it looks like the dirt's torn up more than the last time we came out. So we just backed up and decided to walk in. We didn't bring my truck. We brought Julie's little SUV thing. It's only 2-wheel drive though. And since this car up here stuck, we were like, probably not worth it. We'll just walk out. We are about, an hour before full tide, or full low tide. And so we should have plenty of time to catch clams, probably 2-3 hours, and we're hoping to limit out this time. Yep. We learned a lot from our video last time we went out with Mag, and yeah, so we're going to utilize all that and see if we can't catch some. We do have some new material. We both have clam guns now, both me and Philip, and we've got clam bags that are hanging from our shorts, so that way we don't have to worry about holding on to buckets, because that was kind of a nightmare. Yeah. Right, bud? So yeah, so we're gonna get out there, and this is first time for Miss Truax Outdoors, Mrs. Truax Outdoors, and Miss Truax Outdoors, right? Julie and Zoe there.
For clamming.
Yeah, for clamming, first time for them. And so we're gonna get out there and we're gonna see what we can get.
Oh, dear puppies. Oh. Get puppies.
That's where we were doing really good.
Okay.
And you can see maybe we're in here, but we were doing really good. Kind of closer to the Get it!
Oh, there it is. It's at the bottom.
Let's go. First clam.
Right on, first clam today. We got it. That's it right there.
Like that. So you're looking for.
Yeah, I saw. I kind of saw. Do you think that's a spot right here?
Yeah, that's quite possibly.
I don't know. It looked like a dent, and then there was a bubble.
Phil's got one.
Oh.
Check.
No, probably not. Usually you'll see it.
Yeah, it's like a
right there.
Got it. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
What in wood, man? This is what I want to do for my birthday right here.
Here we go.
Bro is very. All right, keep looking. Bro is very displeased.
This is what we were talking about. So like, this is the area where we got the best. A lot of people like hunting up in there.
I know. I saw that a lot of people are up in there.
Like, it's harder to do in this area, but yeah.
You get them, obviously. You both just got one. Oh.
You'll get some tells.
I'm looking. So are we just gonna stay here?
Ish. We might go out go up a little further, because it looks like
this looks like a dimple.
Spot. Could be. Sometimes you'll see the water just spurting, because when it first gets covered, they spurt it up.
Oh yeah. So if you see any water squirting straight up, then that's probably a dead.
Why am I getting so like soaked?
Because your shoes are probably flinging it up at you.
All right, Flip, get her.
Hurry fast, quick like a bunny.
Oh, I feel it. I snapped it a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Going this way.
There it is. Ha ha ha.
Hey, he's a little bit broken up, but he's good.
I mean, we're gonna eat it, so it's okay. You gonna go rinse it off? I was gonna say, what is that? Because that almost looked like, but it might just be a jelly. These tiny little jellies in there are really, they're throwing me off.
Alright, so that's 3
Yes, maybe.
Maybe we'll see.
Nothing else? You're getting your good workout to, oh, that might be a water drip. It's a worm.
Oh, that's
Ew.
gross.
Ew. Yucky. I wonder if they're making those little divots.
Sometimes they can.
I don't know why. That just grosses me out. I am not a worm fan. I like snakes, but they're not worms. What is that? It's like perfectly circle. It's just a rock, but it's like a perfect circle rock. Yay! It was. Oh yeah. Maybe a little bit. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Right up there. I found one. Ooh.
It's taking forever. That's a good one though. That's a good one.
I saw it squirt even a little bit. I was like, oh, there it is. Oh. I love how this looks right now. It looks so stinking cool. Sorry, I'm distracted by the scenery. I'm not looking very good for little divots. We have like a second. Oh! Is that? No? Okay.
This one is for sure.
There it is! He looks so funny.
Yeah! Let's see, Kimmy. Nope, no squiggle, but there it is right there. Yes!
What if I poke it?
Poke it. You want to touch it? Ah. You got one?
No, I said you got one.
I did.
Yeah.
That's 3.
We both have 3 now. Get it out of there.
Got it. Oh yeah, there it is.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Man, we haven't gotten one for a while. For some reason, they're just not making tells. I think we got here a little bit late. The tide chart was wrong or I read it wrong. I don't know what I'm doing, but we got another one. Oh, that was not expected.
It's kind of a random spot.
That's great.
We are not even. We weren't even
We're
at
just gonna
the
hang out here
ocean.
just for a little bit, see if we can get a couple more. There's one, there's more. Hey guys, so had a lot of fun. We didn't limit out, but we did get some clams. We're gonna do the cook part of this video in a little bit. But I wanted to reach out to you guys and just let you know, I know you guys haven't been seeing Julie much in the videos, and there's a reason for that. She has fibromyalgia and it's getting worse. And she's also got some degenerative discs going on in her back, which is making it so it's very difficult for her to do outdoor work. Because of that, you know, we have to kind of pick and choose on what she comes to do. She was able to do this for a while, but even then it started hurting and she's got to walk back to the car. And all that to say, I was wanting to reach out to you because with the move and with everything going on, we want to do a special birthday trip for Julie. And we're planning on doing it regardless, but we wanted to reach out to you guys because we actually want to do a really cool video. And we have this idea where we want to go mining for thunder eggs and agates in eastern Oregon, in the desert area of Oregon that you guys haven't seen yet. So what we were wondering is if you guys would be willing for my birthday and for hers, which is going to be her birthday trip, you'd be willing to donate towards that trip. So in the description, there's always a link that says like gas fund, and it's a PayPal link. And in that link, you can donate if you want to help, you know, fund our channel or fund our trips and that sort of thing. Just reaching out and saying, hey, if you guys want to, we would greatly appreciate it. We'll probably run your names in a thank you for if you do decide to donate. But basically, we're hoping to be able to go on that trip around the end of July, around July 28th-ish. And so if that's something that you would like to do and contribute to that, you know, trip fund, we'd greatly appreciate it. But if not, we're still hoping to do it. But it basically depends on how comfortable we can make Julie throughout the trip, because we might end up just camping in my truck, or we can get a room. Rooms are kind of expensive over there, especially in that time frame, and I'm not sure why. So all that to say, we greatly appreciate that you guys watch. We greatly appreciate that you subscribed and all that kind of stuff. And if you would like to donate to that trip, please feel free. Now let's get back home and start cooking those clams. All right, so we found a waterfall and we're looking for a geocache since we can. The waterfall is actually pretty gorgeous, called Fishhawk Falls. And yeah, it's very beautiful. Maybe we'll try to get a cool view from it somewhere. Philip, be careful, bud.
Over there.
Oh, it starts over here. Oh, that's cool.
And then it just keeps going and it's like snakes down there.
All right, guys, I'm gonna turn this off while I do this harrowing kind of crawl down, and then I'll turn it back on when I get down there. Hopefully we can get back up.
Yeah.
But look at that. Just beautiful. This is a fall we've never seen before. All this beautiful scenery here. All right, I think we're gonna have a lot easier time going up than it was coming down. What's that?
Caterpillar.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know what kind of bug that is, but look, some weird nature there. Alright, so this was kind of hairy, but if I was a person doing the geocache, I'd put it somewhere in here. My thoughts, because look at that view, just incredible. That's beautiful.
Halfway leading up, technically.
Did you find it? Sadly,
My shoe.
it's a DNF because we don't have a ton of time to look for it, and it is not obvious. I don't feel bad because it's like 50% people found it, 50% people didn't. When I looked at the logbook, I know it's there. It's not like it's not there. It is there, but it's a DNF. So we'll log our logbook as a DNF, and maybe we'll come back someday and get it. It's a beautiful waterfall. That was unexpected on this trip, but very cool. So guess let's get back to the house so we can cook up some clams. What do you think, honey?
I'm ready to go home.
You ready to go home? Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying about her fibro and bulging discs and whatnot, it makes it difficult. So anyways, we'll get back there. Alrighty. So, got these sharp. I'm gonna need cutting board too. But what we're gonna do now is we're going to take these clams and we're gonna clean them out. And so this is their neck there where the water comes out and spout, and this is their foot there. This guy's still... Yeah,
Is he alive?
He's still alive a bit.
He's living?
Yeah, and so we're gonna shuck these. Pretty simple. I've watched a couple YouTube videos. I'm no expert at it, but we're gonna have it. We're gonna make it happen. So what you do is you take your knife, and you want to put it on the inside there, and basically we're just gonna kind of pull the meat away from the shell. And you really want to detach that meat away from the shell is basically how you're feeling it, because it's held by a little membrane. And we're going to do the same thing, even though Philip, when he was carrying his bag, he was letting it clank against his knee, or his leg, his shin, and yeah, it broke them all up, man. So I'm just trying to, basically I'm trying to break that membrane away so I don't get any waste if I can avoid it. And we're going to kind of come in here and kind of go the other way real quick. I think I got it. Then we're going to pop that open. And I'm going to get the rest of that detached there. And see the sand that comes out? So most of that is just sand. They don't have a whole lot of in their digestive systems or anything. And then you pull it out, just like that. And so what we want to do is, the first thing we want to do is we want to get that stomach out. This is the stomach, right? than anything that isn't good. There's a method of doing this where you can save a lot of it, but because I am not a pro by any means, let me grab the other knife here. I am just going to basically cut it in half. So I'm going to take this one out, and then I'm going to take this out, and that gives us a lot of the foot meat. We lost a little bit of the foot meat, but not much. Right there, just like that. And this is kind of just a veil. There's a little bit of meat there, and then this basically takes out all the gross that you don't want. However, there is still some gross in the neck. And so what we're going to do is we're actually going to slice that neck open, and we're going to take that tip off too, because you don't want that tip. And then we're going to, once we slice that open, we're going to kind of spread it apart. And what you want to do is, see there's 2 tubes in and out, and all this is good meat. So you just want to get that, you know, opened up and exposed. Take a little piece off there too. Keep in mind, I'm no expert at this.
It's dead now.
It is definitely dead now. All right, and once we get this all cleaned up, now we have ourselves some decent meat over here. The foot is like really fatty, so that's an interesting piece there. And so we're just gonna kind of do that, rinse that off, and take this weird little veil off that I know is just meat. There too. Okay, now I'll just toss out the junk and right. And really what I should do right now is, because this is going to be dirty, and after I get them clean, I'm going to have a little plate with some cold water. Just a little bit of cold water. So this finished clean meat can chill out a little bit. I'm going to open these up too, because I watch a lot of people open these up, and maybe it's like because sometimes they need to be cleaned out. I don't know, but there's the meat. All right, so that's good. That's the first one. So the thing about this, there is a little bit of nervousness because there's this thing called paralytic shellfish toxin, and all of clamming was closed like 2 weeks ago. But they it takes 2 consecutive weeks of testing negative for clamming to open up, for shellfish to open back up. And they did give the go-ahead, which means there shouldn't be any of that paralytic shellfish toxin in them. Out of the thousands of people who were eating these razor clams, I think like 8 people, 9 people got sick. Out of the thousands of people. So it's very rare anyways, but that's how I'm gonna shuck and clean these razors until I learn better. And I'm gonna get those done, and then we'll get them in the oven, or well, get them on the frying pan. Alrighty, so one of the things that you people in the Pacific Northwest, us people in the Pacific Northwest now, don't know so much about is this. This is Drake's breading for fish, for onion rings, and we're going to do it with clam strips because in my opinion it is the best breading in the world. So we're going to take this, and what you do is you basically turn it into a batter, and then you dip the clam or whatever it is in it. And so that's how we're going to start. We got our Drakes in here in this bowl here, and no extra seasoning needed. I believe there's a little bit of seasoning in that. Tastes really good, and I kind of eyeball it for the consistency that I want.
Oh my goodness, what are you doing?
I like using cold water. You don't ever want to use too much, so go a little at a time if you're doing it this method, or you can use the box instructions if you're one of those kind of people.
Mix it like pancakes. You do it to the consistency you like, right?
Pretty much.
So if you want it to be a thin coating, then do a bit of water. And if you want it to be a thicker coating, then...
And I honestly like a thinner coating. All right, so the onion rings, you just do the same thing. You take the onion ring, right? Take the onion ring, you dip it in the batter, and then you put it in the pan and let it cook. That's basically all you do with the onion rings, and they taste really good. And yeah, so I'll show you once the product's finished. Oh yeah, clam strips. That doesn't look too bad, huh? All right, here's the finished product right here. Still got some onion rings on the fryer there, but we got some fried clams and some onion rings. Julie, you want to go first, or I know you're always picking out on onion ring. Go ahead and have a clam. And this is what's so great about Drake's. Hopefully you can hear that crunch. What do you think? How are the razor clams? Right on. And let's turn it around here. All right. So, what's really nice about them is they have their own saltiness. Something I didn't expect. I guess I kind of expected it. But I like that they have their own saltiness. The Drake's gives a perfect crisp. And really, nothing bad to say about razor clams. Are they worth going out and getting? They are, because they're a lot of fun to get too. But yeah, and you know, added bonus for using Drake's onion rings. Good stuff. So, we're gonna enjoy our meal. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. And until next time, God bless. If you liked today's video, please like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on all the new content that we post regularly. Also, if you would like to see more from Truax Outdoors, check out our channel where we have playlists with hundreds of other videos like this one. And as always, until next time, God bless.